Hi, I'm Steve.
Hi, I'm Chantelle. We're from Battery Hill on the Sunshine Coast and we built with Coastal Patios. So as homeowners, our most important factor was a quality build, and we like the fact that it's a trusted family-owned business here on the Sunshine Coast.
The reason we ended up choosing Coastal Patios is it's quite a difficult build. We had 2 different levels and 2 decks we were trying to join together, and a lot of the companies really hesitated on what they could do and how they could do it. But the advice we got from Coastal Patios was unbelievable, and it really met our expectations and beyond what we wanted done. For me, it was bliss, to be honest. The design and construction process was great. I just gave them pretty much sizes and distances. We had a budget in mind, and we just pretty much just tried to get as much as we could for our money. Dave and the engineering team came in and really did a good job on the extra footings that were required and the extra wind design that was here and the anchors that had to be into the house. I didn't have a great deal to do with it, to be honest. It was pretty much all looked after.
Yeah.
It was all taken care of. I don't really have anything to do with engineering, so whatever they suggested, we went along with, and it's been great ever since. There was a couple of building challenges for the team. It being a small residential block, access was very limited, so there was absolutely no machines. The footings for the deck ended up having to be 1.5 metres deep into clay. So the team of Dave and the team were down there for days on end, making sure the hole was sufficient for the footings. That was a big one.
Yeah, it was just no issue for them. They just got the job done.
We were pretty picky when it comes to the concreting above it as well, because we've got the exposed rock, pebblecrete. We had pebblecrete down there, and it had to match in with everything else. The top of the footings had to match in. So.
The team were great with communication. We've got a young family, so Dave and his team would let me know when they were on their way each morning, just so I could get the kids out the yard. And then with the project of the build, any things that came up along the way, they'd then communicate that onto Steve. He was more of the engineering side of it, but no, communication, couldn't fault it.
The biggest feature for us with our new patio and deck was we had 2 very small, unusable decks, very unusable, and they were quite exposed to everything and everybody.
All the elements, so rain would blow in.
By putting the big insulated patio roof on and having the privacy screen along the front, along the side, it's really opened up a huge living area which joined the 2 decks together. And it's just created a whole new area for the kids and us to play in and
enjoy dinners. Yeah.
The new patio and deck has really transformed our whole lifestyle. We can now open up straight from our lounge room onto the deck. And with our new louvers, we can block out the northern sun and the weather very nicely, and we can still completely use this 4 seasons, whether it's cold or wet. We can still use it, block out the sun, the rain, or the cold. The reason we ended up choosing Coastal Patios was a funny reason. We had a couple people come in here, and they came in and told us what we wanted to hear.
Yeah.
And they came in and everyone was trying to beat each other on price, and they really wanted the business. Yeah. But when Dave and his team came in here, the biggest thing was they didn't agree with everything we suggested. We wanted. They didn't tell us what we wanted to hear.
No.
We weren't going to get any louvers. It was suggested to us with the louvers for privacy of the road. We didn't know it was an option. It wasn't the cheapest thing to do, but it's very well worth it.
High quality, and it's really allowed us to gain more use out of the area.
Initially, we were going to deck the flooring. But then Dave gave us a second option of a second living area downstairs underneath this, which is fully sealed.
Yeah.
So it was.
So
it was more suggestions that we got from Coastal Patios.
Yeah, and I think that really comes back to their experience of dealing with the build and building it for the home and what the people sort of want out of it, not just what's going to be the easiest build for them, quickest turnaround. Yeah, it was great.
Not only would we recommend Coastal Patios, we have recommended Coastal Patios to quite a few friends. It's obvious that Dave, Christy and the team are so passionate about not only the quality that they're building, they really enjoy building beautiful homes and extensions for people. And not only Dave and Chrissy are passionate, you can see it filtered down. You can filter down to every person we had to deal with throughout Coastal Patios was genuinely passionate about making beautiful living areas for people.
Agree.
Advice I would give to people looking to build or using Coastal Patios is accept the advice from the professionals. They came up with some excellent ideas and truly listen to them. They made our living area, outdoor living area, so much better than what we initially thought we were wanting in our minds.